Yes, we realistically, I should have done the 8-bit games because this is not the first handheld game in the series, but it's the first handheld game since the adventure games, at least from what I've seen. Um, and now I haven't ever played Sonic Advance 1, but I have played Sonic Advance 2, at least a little bit, like a Flash remake of it. That was a long time ago. But now we get to actually play actual Sonic Advance and not a Flash game. Um, oh, wrong but I am so not used to the buttons being swapped around because the select button, the one that you can confirm, I guess the A button, that's usually for confirmation. Yeah, that's to the right, and then the cancel button is where the A button is. I'm not used to that. You know what? I'm gonna be not basic. Neo Green Hill Zone. Really? It's just gonna play like Sonic 2 or something like that. Okay, so considering the fact that I'm getting, uh... How does Tails of... That's not Flight. What? That's not even Tails. I picked Tails hoping that I'd be able to basically ignore half the level, but I guess I was wrong. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that or not. There was a momentary audio glitch on my end. Whoa, boy. Oh, we can do an attack there. Wait, isn't this the game where Sonic got the insta-shield? How do you... Oh, okay, you can still spin dash. Okay. I am so not used to the buttons being swapped like this. Like, that's the biggest reason why, because that's the jump button. What usually did literally nothing in pretty much every other Sonic game is now the jump button. To be fair, this is a Game Boy Advance. I have not really used these things. I wonder if it still has the thing of you need to collect 50 rings in order to do the special stages, assuming there's even special stages or emeralds to collect. I don't know. Considering that it's in the same format as Sonic 1, I'd imagine that there is a special stage where you have to collect 50 rings. The question is it at the end of the level or is it from checkpoints? I have no idea. Okay, well I didn't do jack shit, so I'm assuming that is checkpoints. Assuming that there's even a way to collect the Chaos Emeralds. I'd imagine not, right? Because it's a Game Boy Advance game. Like, they didn't have Super Sonic in the 8-bit games for the same reason. Shit was too limited. Then again, it's also the Game Boy Advance, not whatever the hell the Master System, I think it was called, was. I don't know. I'm going to find a... This is Emerald Hill. This is Emerald Hill. I remember that layout. Okay, so I guess you just don't get Chaos Emerald in this game. Cool. Wait, so where am I supposed to go? Can I... Oh. I guess that makes sense. Like, this, I'm gonna be completely honest, even though this is 2D and all, it does look quite good, especially for, you know, 2025. I'm sorry, no, the whole bit is that the year is currently 2002, because this came out, like, I think a month or two after Adventure 2 Battle. No, almost a year. Adventure 2 Battle came out in, 2001 near the end, like November or something. What the... Eggman? What in the cheating... What... Am I supposed to just spin dash this? Yes. Okay, never mind. Though this feels exactly like the first boss of Sonic 2. Oh, there's the desperation attack. It is really hard to see because even though I'm sorry, I can get hit by that, but anyways, even though I have the screen enlarged, it's still a Game Boy Advance. I cannot see off the screen to save my life. One thing I did notice, though, is that the art style seems to be quite similar to that of Sonic X, which I guess makes sense, right? Because, if I remember correctly, Sonic X came out around the same time. That is assuming I'm remembering correctly. It has been so long since I have actually watched Sonic X. Like, I think last time I watched Sonic X, it was still on TV. And I am old. Well, okay, I'm not that old, but still. Yeah, no, this control scheme, it doesn't feel bad to control. It's just I'm not used to it. It's a Game Boy Advance. What did you expect? I would probably be better at Advance 2, though I used a actual keyboard for Advance 2, and that was also technically a port to the web browser because that was a Flash game. There's a secret code. I know that much. I don't remember what it is. But that's also not in this game. It's for Advance 2. How long even is... I would imagine that Sonic Advance is not that long, right? Because it is... Well, a Game Boy Advance, how big are those cartridges? I don't really know. Though I do like how... at the end of the act, they just wave towards the screen. It's like they know they're in a video game. I'm sorry, it's just a Scrap Brain Zone. This just feels like Scrap Brain Zone, but like with like honestly better physics. Do you grab onto those? Oh, you do. Well, what does that do? Nothing. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Where am I supposed to go then? I can't go back there. The speed up shoes that are making the music have a freaking heart attack. Okay, I guess I go over here. You know, now that I realize this, isn't this also the other game where like the spooky stuff came from, because this looks a lot like the sprites that was used in Sonic.exe. Like how the Japanese I think it's the Japanese OST for Sonic CD that was used for like some Sonic CDs, Sonic EXE stuff as well. Yeah, no, Tails is not as broken as I thought he would be. He was more busted in Sonic Adventure 1. To be fair, I don't think the stages in Sonic Adventure were necessarily designed with Tails being able to go across the entire planet. Hey, Bloopin! It goes fine, for the most part. I'm still getting used to the control scheme here. It's been a billion years since I touched the Game Boy Advance. Oh. I wonder. Since there was a live system in this, yep, okay. Bro. Bro. That is literally oh, I can abuse iframes really hard. Yeah, I cannot see. It is a Game Boy Advance. Let's not get hit by that. It's funny that the animal capsule can crush you in this game. It doesn't do damage or anything, because that'd be a dick move, but like, this does just feel like a Game Boy, like, I guess, reimagining of Sonic 1. Okay, never mind. That's some stuff from some, No, that was a set piece from, the Carnival Zones in Knuckles Chaotix. Look, okay, I streamed like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I needed to find a game for Sunday. Because Split Fiction doesn't want to work for Kinesis, and I don't think she wants to get a new computer. So oh, that you have to hit him on the head. Okay. Boop. Yeah, I'd imagine this shouldn't be that long. Like, if it's not that long, Sonic Advance should only be, I'd wager, about an hour or so long. Like, I don't expect it to be that big of a game. I cannot see half of the screen. Please help. You know, that's probably why I like the Sonic Advance Flash port so much, because, well, they made it possible to see. Considering that even for 2008 standard, this screen is really small. Yes, that was when I first discovered Sonic as well, in 2008. I am old. So assuming you're still in chat, how is it going, Bloopin? Though I'm pretty sure most people have already left the chat because it's Sonic Advance. Like, it's one of those old classic Sonic games where you just hold right and win. Well, okay, there was way more skill to that in Sonic 1 and 2, but I'd imagine this game is substantially easier because you're on a Game Boy Advance. It's like how the 8-bit games, unless you're talking about like Labyrinth, was much easier because, well, it's on a handheld console. You know, now that I think about it, I have like barely played any handheld Sonic games on an actual handheld. Like, I've played, Sonic Rush on the DS. That's all. I think that's literally it. I've never played Sonic Rivals. Well, I have, but like, for like 5 minutes, because I didn't know how a PSP worked. Uh... uh... Is it based on where you are? It is. Well, I can't rapid attack this time around. This feels like a boss from Sonic 1. But much more tedious, because I can't see. That's gonna be the death of me in this game, isn't it? The fact that I can't see anything. Okay, I jumped. Oh, I forgot we have an attack. I can just... Wow, okay, that... I can attack him to a wall. That is honestly a little cheap. Ice Mountain Zone. Why does this game have such good music? It is a handheld game that not many people cared about. Like, whenever the topic of handheld Sonic games come out, I usually hear, Sonic Rush, Sonic Generations DS, Sonic Colors DS, and like, that's about it. No one really remembers Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood, Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, Sonic Advance 1 and 2, and also, I don't think much people even cared about Sonic Rush Adventure. Though, I might be wrong about that because of the amount of people that seem to like Marine. I have never played Sonic Rush Adventure, I've only played the first Sonic Rush. I think I've died. No, this is okay. I entirely forgot that Sonic Rush is the Sonic handheld game with infinite amounts of bottomless pits. Ow. Note to self, you can be crushed very easily because you're underwater. Why there's water in an ice zone is beyond me, because that just seems like pain. Oh, it can swim! Okay, that's... Can Sonic do this? I don't think he can. Because Sonic, the whole thing with Sonic is that he can't swim, because actual hedgehogs can't. Okay, so his flight is not you increase your height over time, it's more you carry your momentum with you. So if you're jumping and you press the fly button, you carry your momentum upwards to fly. Okay, that makes no sense. That's not how flight works, but okay, game. Whatever you say. At least he can swim, though. Oh wait, there's an extra life down there. Is it just me, or does the life counter just make Tails look like he's perpetually super tired? Like, he just looks like he's perpetually, like, just hasn't slept for 3 days. I probably should stop taking a drink of water in between stages, considering that I'm wasting time. That is a whole 2 seconds, and I'm also... okay, I thought I died. But... God love him, you can't see what's coming up ahead because it's a Game Boy. Yeah, that's not how flying works. You don't just carry your momentum upward, you are actively putting in energy to get off the ground. Does Tails, like, forget how to fly between Sonic Adventure 1 and Adventure 2? Or I guess this game and Adventure 2? Or I guess you could arguably say that this is potentially a different Tails, which would make no sense. Actually, I need to actually look at the official Sonic timeline, because I don't even know if Advance is even canon. Like, you think it would be? Or is it... Okay, well, screw you too, game, I guess. Bro, I was going to say, this game might... I died. Look, okay... I didn't know where this game was going to copy from fucking Sonic Rush, which is the one that has infinite amounts of bottomless pits. Oh, you just keep spamming it to fly. Okay, that... But then I just went back... What? Where am I supposed to be going then? If not there, because that's infinite amount of bottomless pits. Am I forced to go to the upper path? Where do I go? Game? This is the spring. I wonder if that's scripted. It is. Oh, I was supposed to come down to here. Okay, so I just entirely screwed that up. How do I attack him? If I can't attack, can I attack in the air? No, I cannot. So how do I attack this boss? Yeah, how do I attack? Actually, how do I attack the boss? Oh. I just wasn't doing good enough before. Okay, bro. Need that ring. Get down, thank you, Tails. Oh, I can attack him by just doing that. Hold on. Oh, he doesn't have a hurt box. Okay, that makes it much easier. Wow, I always end this stage with one ring. Angel Island Zone? What even is the story of this game? Also, bro. Or is it just a collection of levels and you need to read the manual or something? Cause, oh yes, we're still in the era where, at least for the non-mainline games, or where does the handheld game stand? I don't know. We're still in the era of you need to have the manual to know what the story is. Otherwise, you just kinda don't. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense considering where Angel Island is. The Angel Island is, like, in the sky. Why that kills Tails is beyond me, considering that... Well, Tails and Sonic have survived falls from outer goddamn space. Look at Adventure 2. Well, not Adventure 2. That was Shadow that survived that. Adventure 1. After the first Sky Chase act. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. For this stage in particular, Tails is busted. Oh, I can almost reach up there. I don't know what up there is. I saw that. I can't see the enemy because this game... Yeah. I'm gonna complain about that a lot. I'm sorry in advance. Haha, get it? In advance. Wow, okay, never mind. I thought Tails wasn't as broken as he was in SA1. He actually is. Very much broken. That was like half of the level that I just kind of ignored. game. Yeah, sometimes those springs just flat out do not work. I don't know why. Oh, come on, man. I wasn't even on the ground. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to go up there. Oh. I can't attack them in my eye. This game feels like it's just not consistent on when you can and can't attack enemies. Because the whole point of the iframes, at least from how I've understood it, is that you got hit, well, now we gave you some time to either run away or kill the enemy before it hits you again. I wonder. Nope, I cannot do that. Bro, contact damage. Bro. I can't, if this was actually Sonic 1, this wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I don't know why the invincibility doesn't just instantly proc. Bro, that even worked better in Sonic 1. I do on it. So, okay, so if we're going from actual Sonic history, right? Huh? So there is special stages. This is the worst special stage I have ever seen in my entire life. Why is the depth perception, like, worse than the special stages you see in, like, Sonic... Knuckles Chaotix? I was gonna say Sonic Chaotix, but there's no... Yeah, I can't... It's too sensitive. Like, there is Chaos Emeralds, but you have to find a special spring. Cool. Can I try it again? No, I cannot. Okay, no, I'm not getting the Chaos Emerald. That actually is a really dumb way to do that. At least in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, it came down to skill. Here, you'd have to explore around in a style of game with... What the hell? Knuckles? Wait, why? Wait, I'm so confused. Why are we fighting Knuckles? Oh, that's Metal Knuckles. Okay, that explains why he had, like, a weird, like, zombie-like thingy. We haven't seen you since Sonic R. I'm guessing that this is the penultimate zone, and we're getting close to the final boss, because this just straight up is the same set pieces as Scrap Brain. That's kind of cool. The zone takes place while we're going upwards towards space. God, that GBA sound font is kind of bland. Like, it's good, but, like, half of the songs sounded like the same song. What? Oh! So... What kind of shoddy craftsmanship is that? Half of what I'm assuming is the rocket heading to, I'm assuming, the, like, Death Egg Mark II or something like that, is, like, slowly disintegrating as time goes on. Then it's not space-worthy. This shit shouldn't even be flying. Oh, come on! That was a way I could go, and you decided to put a bottomless pit there. I don't even have agency there because my controls are locked when I get out of the tunnel. that's just a trap. And how was I supposed to react in time to a bottomless pit that I A, didn't know was there, and B, could even barely see because, you know, the screen is small. In any case, this just seems like it's kind of baloney on an actual GBA. Let's have a GBA plugged into a screen. I'm gonna get a game over, aren't I? Yeah, okay, that's the crap. What in the hell is that? I don't think we can hurt that, actually. That might just be a stage hazard. Considering that this appears to be a harder level, though... Okay, never mind. Yeah, this might be, like, next to the last level. Okay, for a second there, I thought it was... I just killed me, like... I don't... Oh, that's not a stage hazard. Okay, so, like, you have to go up here. I guess that makes sense, because, like, the idea is that since this is slowly crumbling, we're going up to face Eggman. This just seems like a really convoluted way to remake Scrap Brain Zone and mix it with Flying Fuck. The Spring, thank you. Nope, nope, no, screw you, dude. Screw you too, Spring. I'm just gonna go do it myself. And this is why I chose Tails. And this is also why I'm also probably gonna lose a life. I know I'm supposed to be doing this fast, but like, how can you move fast when you can't see? Oh cool, we're in space now. Seriously, what crappy spaceship is this? And again, it's Eggman. All of his inventions are kind of a little bit shit. Only ones that were good was Sage and Sonic, Metal Sonic, actually. Even then, Metal Sonic keeps dying. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have chose Sonic for his Insta-Shield. Because the Insta-Shield makes it so that you just don't take damage, full stop. Okay, bro. No, no. Using invincibility, I don't care what you say. I was gonna say, that better not have killed me. Because now I'm scared that every spring can send me right into death, because I guess this is probably where that came from in Sonic Rush. Okay. 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 Of course you put an extendable spike there. I'll do it myself. Okay, so that can sometimes... What is the rules behind how I can hurt things? Okay, so it has to be my tails that in order to hurt things, but my actual body... Huh. Considering that we are in outer space, which is usually where most Sonic games... Oh, okay, well, I thought I glitched out the game there. But considering that this is where most Sonic games just flat out end, I'm assuming that we are... What in the hell? Cosmic Angel Zone. Oh, of course you put a spike there. Of course you put a spike there as well. Don't trust you. No, don't. I want to get an extra life. There we go. This just feels like a sort of remake of Sonic 1 in a way, if you think about it. Think about it. It's the same kind of stage order as Sonic 1. It had that was bullshit. And then also like it uses most of Sonic 1's assets. Obviously reimagined. I'm sorry. Is this a boss that I saw in Mania a while back? The question is, how do I hurt you? Oh, you just flip over. No, I flip you over. I am also dead. Okay, come on, man. Is this the final boss? Okay, yeah. Maybe I should pay attention more. Bro, I didn't allow me to jump. I'm gonna game over on this, aren't I? At least I hope anyways you don't have to restart the whole game all over again. Yeah, the controls of a Game Boy Advance is not good. I am actually locking in here, but it's the Game Boy Advance. What am I gonna do? How much hit does this shit even take? Okay, so I was basically already at the end. X-Zone. Oh! This is just the first boss in Sonic 1. But easier, because I have tails. I can... yeah, okay, cool. Is this just every boss from Sonic's history? Because that was Sonic 1's first boss. This is Sonic 2's first boss. Is the next one Sonic 3's first boss? Is the Death Egg robot here? I mean, I don't think it is because I don't think this is even the death egg, but okay. No. Yes, that is a boss from Sonic 3. I don't remember which one though. That's Big Arms. Uh, that's actually that was actually stupid. I wasn't allowed to click my rings because he was holding me in place. Bro was holding me in place. That was actually not fair. Oh, so you can just select. Cause I was here. Okay, so you can just select which zone you start from because I guess because I did already play this game. Yeah, that third stage is actually stupid because you're not allowed to collect your rings because he just holds you. Yeah, that's a boss from Sonic 3. I don't remember which one it is though. Probably not even Sonic 3 actually, I don't know. What? How am I supposed to hurt you? This is actually stupid. Am I is this a boss based around me using the insta shield that I don't have? This feels like a boss based around the usage of the insta shield. I don't have the insta shield. I'm Tails. Yeah, let me try Sonic. I don't think this boss works at all with Tails. Oh. Interesting. How do I reset this? You know what? Hold on. Technical difficulties, because I... That is dumb. So, I'm supposed to be able to actually beat that as Tails, but one issue. I can't beat that as Tails. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? Because he's invincible while he's in there. Am I supposed to be, like, giga aggressive? I think I'm supposed to just tank hits and whatnot, right? Because he only is invincible. Okay. Yeah, that's the dumbest boss I've ever seen. Yeah, you're going to say, oh, but you didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds. You do the dumbest thing for me to get the Chaos Emeralds. So you can fly your plane. Is there no incentive? There's no incentive to getting all the Chaos Emeralds besides their respective super form. Huh, so the game's already over. Wow, that was short. I mean, to be fair, again, it's a handheld game. Yeah, a lot of the issues I've had with this game is that you just can't see what you're doing, and their entire idea behind difficulty is not giving the bosses attack patterns like they did in previous Sonic games. It is, oh yeah, by the way, this boss has an infinite ability to hurt you. Have fun. But other than that, it's not anything to write home about. Then again, what did you expect? It is a handheld game. It's a Game Boy Advance. I will keep saying this, it is a Game Boy Advance game. I will potentially be better with Sonic Advance 2. I've played it before, it's just that I didn't play the original, I played the Flash remake. I mean, there is a plus side to Sonic Advance 2. If you know the secret code, it gives you a secret character, and that character would officially be introduced in Sonic Heroes. I need to get a GameCube now. It's already difficult getting a Game Boy Advance. And it can attach to a computer. I don't give a shit. Also, that's the Master Emerald. What are you doing with that, Eggman? Didn't Knuckles kill you for over that? But yeah, that'll be it for this stream. That was only an hour. And remember, this was with the skill issues of not being able to see half the screen. So anyways, that'll be it for this stream. And if you liked it, then leave a like. If you want to see more, there's a